Hello everybody, Hardcore Ninja here with another SFML side-scroller game tutorial. Okay, with all the functionality fully working with the editor state, we should be able to complete this in this video. Alright, I don't see any more issues. Those are some pretty severe issues we had to, figure out. So your editor state should be saving um, tiles. And if you want to know, by the way, you can put any image in here, honestly, but if you want to know where I got this particular tile set, this is for an RPG, but if you go to itch.io and you type in free RPG, there's a guy with a weird name. This guy, P Pipoya. Pipoya. So he has a lot of different things. Like if you like these like 1990 Pokemon style. So if you type in this guy, you have a lot of stuff. And this is like for a map, but he has a like a world, like, yeah. This is exactly what I'm using. Yeah, I think this is what I'm using. Yeah. I didn't even see these demo landscapes, but yeah, these look great. These look fantastic. Look at this. So cool. I should have looked at some of these and tried to copy just like kind of the way they look, because I haven't. Interesting. Oh, he used fog there. Oh, that's so cool. I kind of want to. I kind of want to copy his design here. That's so cool. Yeah, you can get these for free. Pretty wild. You just go no thanks, and there you go. You download it for free. So that's what I was using there, and what you have to do is you see, we'll be able to scroll through this. So I literally took every single asset that he provided, and I have them here. Yeah, so what's the name? Oh, yeah, so PPO World. No, that's not the world. This is like RPG tile set. Yeah, so you see, I took this, and I also took like every single thing he had in here. It made like one big gigantic tile map, essentially. That's what I did. And you can do that in a software like GIMP. I don't know where my GIMP is. I have so many applications on here now. I don't even. Yeah, so you can take a software. Oh, here's GIMP. Take a software like GIMP and make just one big tile map, and then we're going to provide the ability to scroll so you can get to every single area of the tile map. Pretty wild, huh? Okay, so let's get back into here. Yeah, so we're here, blah blah blah. Okay, so the first thing, I actually do want to make that sidebar because and prevent because as you can see here, you can, every time you click this button, you're going to be drawing on this button here. So yeah, we just want to make sure that that's kind of cleaned up. Let's go into states, go into here, go into H. And what we're going to do is we're going to do, this will be a part, yeah, it's kind of a part of this. We'll call this a sidebar, SF rectangle shaped side bar. Okay, like that. And make its own little function. Why not? All right, so void init sidebar. Okay. So this sidebar dot set size. Okay, so we'll make the X static. We'll make it exactly the size of one tile. In the whatchamacallit, in the come on, in the x-axis. This tile size, yeah, because this is an unsigned, right? Yeah. And we'll this game. All right, we'll have the static cast this as well. Static cast float. This game details. What the heck's going on here? Why you know? Oh. So for set size, it always wants you to do the vector to 4, and set position you don't have to, but set size you have to. It's like I think they provided the functionality so you didn't have to do this for others like set position, but they forgot to do it for that. Get size y like that. Okay. So that's gonna be the size. So the height is gonna be the size of the window, and the width is just gonna be the like the size of a single tile. All right. So I can actually. It's fine, just like that. Okay. And then this side bar dot set fill color just be black color black. You can give it a little outline. This sidebar dot set outline thickness to this sidebar dot set outline color to SF color white. Okay, cool. Excellent, just like that. And you want to go ahead and add this to here. That's all you really need to do. This init sidebar. And you're going to want to also add this. To set initializers. This sidebar, in case there is a screen change of this init sidebar. Okay, and I think we can undo this now that this is working. Okay, cool. And then in the update tile map here, if this is not active and this sidebar dot get global bounds contains this mouse position tile, and this has got to be static cast contains SF vector F. Okay, cool. So essentially, we don't want to be able to draw wherever the sidebar is. That's what we're saying. And then you want to also add it here as well. Okay. Cool. And then all we want to do is add a little render function. Just kind of, I guess, keep it in the same order. Void. Actually, no, it's got to render. It's got to render behind this. So void render sidebar. Target draw this sidebar, and then it's got to be you can put it right after this, right before this render sidebar. All right, and that should work. And now because we have drawn where the sidebar currently is, you might want to go to tile map here and just erase all of this. Okay. All right, so you see we have a little sidebar now, and you can't draw there. Uh-oh. 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 I'm pretty sure it has to do with we've gone and we've screwed up this. All right, so let me see here. All right, so okay, let me just check game engine. So tile map update. Okay, so I think you may want to make this you may want to make this the window position. Mouse window position. There we go. All right, so now you see we can't draw anymore where the sidebar is. See? Pretty cool, huh? All right. Everything is still saving. Everything's all good. All right. Exit, close the program, come back. Okay, pretty cool, right? Awesome. All right, so now for this hide button, I just want to go and make that a little bit prettier. So we go over here, go to texture selector, got the tile size. So this hide button, it's going to be the button size. I don't think we need to offset on the, I don't think we need to offset anymore. Let's, oh yeah, but all the buttons, I'm not sure if we need to offset on the X anymore. Let's see. What's my offset? 20? Yeah, okay, understood. Okay, so what we'll do, we gotta kind of play around with this to make it look good. So I guess 20 is a little bit too much. Alright, so 20 is a little bit too much. Let's just bring this back a pixel at a time until it looks pretty. Maybe 17. That's a little bit better. Let's bring it back maybe 16. There we go. That's right over the see, that's right over there. So now let's all right, so this is going to be hide button uh, offset X. Make this X. We'll do something a little bit different for the Y, just so it for the Y. And make this like 17. There we go. Make it maybe 18, just see what 18 looks like. All right, now 17 was perfect. Right? Just 1 pixel difference. Okay, cool. Okay, all right. Now this is all right. So okay. So what's the offset I have up here? So I have the offset. So this offset here should be plus tile size. Yeah, I initialized the tile size. So let's see what this looks like if I go this tile size. There we go. That's right on the money. Like that. Look at that. Okay, like we can make that look a little bit prettier at a later time, but that's yeah, that's right on the money. Look at that. Okay, that looks prettier. Cool. Now we can get rid of this temporary variable. So whatever. What happened? Oh, I got it here too. The selector position, this file size now. Okay. Amazing. Cool. All right, so we got that all looking nice and pretty, and we got it so it's not going to, we can't draw like over the buttons and stuff, or when we're clicking the texture selector, etc. All right, cool. Done. Okay, so now we just got a lot of user input stuff to do for tile rotation and all that jazz. So we're gonna change this when we make the pause menu to the pause menu stuff. Let's go over here, my old project, and see what we got. All right, so we want to do the camera controls. Okay, did we go ahead and initialize the camera speed? Yes, we did. Great. All right, so essentially you want this if statement. And if I go to keybinds editor, this will be camera up. This view dot move. All right, so this is so essentially just X and Y. So if you want to go up, you got to go negative on the Y. So we're going to do 0 point this, but we're going to do negative this camera speed times dt. Okay. And I need to put dt in here. That's right. So go over here and just copy this. Put it in there. Put it in there. and then put it right in here. Okay. And then just copy this and do camera down. If you want to go camera down, then that's going to be a positive. And then if you want to do camera left, then you're going to take this and you're going to put it on the X, and you're going to put the 0 point up there, and you're going to make this negative because you're going left, because everything's the opposite in SFML than what you would expect. Okay, and then we got camera right. Okay, and that's going to be positive. Okay, so at this point, we should be able to move the camera right. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see what we got here. W, S, D, W. Okay. So this view dot move. Was I just pressing the wrong keys? So what we got down here. Rendered tile map. Maybe I gotta render the tile map with a view. Maybe I have to do this. Cursor text. So items be rendered with the view. That's rendered with the view. Okay, so this, so target dot set view to this view. Okay. What gets the default view? So that's going to be this view, and then the sidebar, the default view. We've got the sidebar, render cursor text. Okay. Texture selector. Render. Okay. Render tile map. Render selector rec. Oops. Okay, and then render. Okay, something is happening. Something is happening. All right, but I don't think I'm using the right thing here. Keyboard is pressed. That's so dumb. All right, so you get rid. Don't use that. This should be fast. This should be fast. You don't need the key time for this. This is ridiculous. What I'll say. All right, that's not. You don't use the key time for some things like this. All right, there you go. Look at that. You got the thing. You got the thing. All right, so that's rendering over that. So you got to fix that. That's working. You see, we're still getting some lines. You see, like you can get lines. That's why we have to floor everything. But render texture should take care of that. Okay, so render texture should be taking care of that. Okay, cool. So let's just so uh so the side. All right, so here we go. Let's do this. All right, so now that's behind that. All right, now the texture selector, render selector rec. I think the texture selector should be under here. Let me see. Okay. But what happened? What happened to the button? What happened to the button? Hmm. The sidebar should be behind this. There's the button. All right. So now we can make an infinite little world, and it's gonna be fast because we're rendering only what's what we see. Okay. So there we go. That's good. All right. So let's go ahead and implement the render sprite, the render texture, because that will help get rid of some of those artifacts. So essentially, these are items to be rendered with view. And then these are items to be rendered with window default view. So essentially, you use the window default view for things that you want to stay, like your heads up display, pause menu. You see, like essentially, we don't want this to move. We don't want this, like this whole tool to move, but we want to be able to move around the world. So anything that you want to stay put, you render with the window default view, and then with other views you render things where they want movement with, essentially. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into so to do this, so we should put this actually in the state class here. Okay, and I never implemented this on my editor in the other game, but I did it with I did it in the game state. So let me check this out. So game state, render texture. Okay, cool. So we want to create it. Then we want to set some true. Then we want to set the texture. Right. And then we want to set the texture when it gets size. Okay. Okay. So the way that this works is so what we want to do is we want to render texture variables. We have a SF render texture called render texture, and your game state will want this too. That's why we're putting this render sprite. No, I'm sorry, just SF sprite, render sprite, and So we'll do this towards the beginning here, like right here, like void init render texture. Okay, and what we're doing is right now all those tiles are rendering straight to the window. But what this will do is this will render. This will essentially render them to. Excuse me. This will render them to. This will render them to a render texture and then display it to the screen. So it's like another little extra step, but it will be worth it. Okay, so here we go. So go ff. And I think we might be able to do this in the tile map as well. So we will do that. So this is, so we want to do this render texture, this render texture, dot create, and then we want to SF, game details, window, get size, X, and then do the same thing for the Y. That. Okay. And then we can set smooth true. And then do is set the texture. All right, so that's now this so that's pretty much it for the render texture, and then we got this render sprite dot set texture reference this render texture. But think no, just let's see. What? Oh yeah. You gotta do get texture. You gotta call the get texture function. Okay, and then this render sprite dot set texture rect, and then you want this to be you want to be 0 0, and then all right, so you want this to be 0 0, and then this stuff. Okay, that's all you do. Okay. What's the big deal? You need to wrap this in an mrec. Like this. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and once you've done that, then you're going to go down here. Well, you got to first call this in the editor. This render texture. And you're going to want to this init render texture. And you're going to want to add it to the reset initializers too, I think. This might screw up if you do this, but this will be the first thing we'll check. It's the first thing we'll comment out if it does screw anything up. And then in the render itself, we're essentially going to render all of this stuff to the render texture. Actually, probably just the stuff that's probably not the sidebar and stuff, but at least the little tiles that are giving us issues. Yeah. Okay, so we got to do this render texture dot clear. All right, this is similar to like the render function we have. Yeah, and then we got to set all right, and then what we essentially do is we say this render texture dot set view, this view, and now we should no longer need this. Okay. And then everything else, yeah, just set texture. Right. And then render texture dot set texture. I don't know why I did that there. Oh, that's weird. I already did that up there. Right. Okay, and now all of this stuff. So like for example, this render. We want to render this stuff in this render texture here. Okay. And then we can do this render texture dot display, and then we want to do target draw this render sprite. And I think after this we want to do we probably just want to update, so this render sprite dot set texture, this render texture dot get texture. So that's, we probably wanted to update, but I don't know why I put it in the middle there. That's weird. All right, so now let's see if those lines kind of go away. All right, you see now, look, the lines went away. There's no more lines. No more lines. They might come back though if we resize. Ooh, I need to check that out. That's not too pretty. But look at that. No real lines, and we're STD Florin. Okay. So the render texture really takes care of these lines. It makes it awesome. And I think we could even like go a step further, and I'm just gonna try this. I'm not gonna do this right now because I wanna finish up what we're doing, and I don't want to like risk screwing anything up. That's working, all right. So that's good. All right. So those ugly black lines that were in between everything kind of went away. And that's what you do to get rid of them. Now you know. Okay. So let's keep on keeping on. I want this done. I'm sick of this state. I really want to get into making the level. It's gonna be a fun part. Okay, so now the rest of the stuff is just about yeah. So cool. All right, so let's comment this stuff out. This back to main menu. This is like camera controls. Okay. So now we want to be able to update the rotation, the tile type, the tile layer, the cursor text. No, I mean just the tile rotation. You know what I mean. But anyway. So this will be update rotation. So what do we call this? Tile, rotate tile. This tile rotation, or no, this update rotation, and that function is going to handle that. And we got update tile height. Oh, and for this stuff, we definitely want the key time. We just didn't want it for the camera controls. All right, so now so the tile type should be T. So I have like R for rotate. I have like T, and then update tile layer. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Yay. Yeah. All right. All right. Cool. So the next thing is going to be the scrolling stuff with the mouse wheel. Okay. Texture sheet. So I have a scroll here. I have a scroll key for this. So scroll down. No, we'll do a scroll up. This texture selector scroll up. And then we'll do else if this is how you work with the mouse wheel. All right, so you're gonna do this game details event type equals SF event mouse wheel right, or mouse wheel event. No, mouse wheel scroll. Mouse wheel scroll. Whoop. Scroll. Yeah, other ones here. Mouse wheel scroll. Yeah, you want mouse wheel scroll, okay? Did I do that right? All right. Okay. What the hell? Mouse wheel. And um, you did not press what was it? Left shift because what left shift's going to do is so we can scroll so left shift. Okay. Oh, oh, that's why. You got to put a semicolon there. Okay. All right. And the reason why, by the way, you might want to make this like this. And the reason why is because it is. Okay. And here, all right, so here you have to do these kind of little checks. So if the game details event mouse, what was it? It's just like a mouse. mouse wheel scroll delta. All right, so vent mouse wheel. Oh, come on. Mouse wheel scroll dot. No, scroll. Oh, come on. Mouse wheel scroll dot delta. All right, so essentially what happens is if you do one click up on your mouse, it's going to send out a +1. No. Wait a minute, is this right? One second. Scroll down. No. So for yeah. So if you do one thing on if you do one up on your mouse, then let me just do this. Get your thoughts together. So texture selector, scroll up. Okay, so if you go one little click on your mouse wheel up, it will just keep sending out a +1. Okay, so once you get here, you have to do this. You have to equal this to 0 after you do what you're doing. So equals 0. Okay, and that's it. All right. So that's what you got to do. All right, you got to check for if there's a mouse scroll wheel event, and if it's positive, because if scroll down is gonna be a -1, if it's positive, it's gonna be a +1. You just keep shooting that sucker out. So you got to set it back to 0. Right after you're done doing what you're doing. Okay. So anyway, that's so this will be scroll up. Texture sheet. Scroll up. All right. And then I will do down. And this one is if you hold shift, so get rid of that, and then just flip this the other way and make this scroll down. That's all you gotta do. Okay. No, I'm sorry. You put that back. The shift is for left and right. So that's fine. So if that's less, yeah, put the exclamation point back. All right, then if texture sheet scroll left, so up, down. So I think, what did I do for left? I just want to check so I'm not like playing around with this. Yeah. So yeah, so still less than, so left is still less than, but now you have to hold shift. Okay. And then you scroll right. And you just flip that sucker around. All right. So by this point, we should be able well, we should be able to scroll. It'll work. Oh, I saw. Oh, you know what? You know what it is? You know what it is? Get rid of that get input time again. My gosh. Get rid of that get input time now. You don't need that for this. You don't need the get input time for the scrolling. You should probably have it. Nah, just get rid of it. For things like scrolling, you don't need it. It might go really fast if you use like the keys, but oh yeah, and make sure that this is so this was scroll down, and make sure that this is scroll down. All right. Make sure that this is left, and make this has got to be changed to left. Okay, that's the left. Change those to right. change this to right. All right. Now it should work. Yeah, look at that. You can go up, right, go left and right. All right. It's a little bit weird going up. Why are you doing that on up? Oh, because you know what? Because we didn't take this off on up. There you go. Now that that's smaller, you probably don't need to put it. You probably just keep it like that. Yeah, I kind of hate doing that, but sometimes it does look better. Oh yeah, get that thing up there like that. Get that thing up there like that. Okay. All right, so now this should really be working. All right, and it's only going to go, and I have these parameters set for this particular tile map, but you see, it's just going to go to the very bottom of this, and I can go left. Now I can grab things everywhere I want because I have a really big tile map here. Okay, and if you want to change like the bounds of how far you can scroll, you go in the tile map, go all the way down the texture selector, and these are going to be the bounds. So you can kind of you can experiment with these. This first thing here, you know, if it's not greater than this, you know, yeah. Okay, cool. And now the last thing is we want the ability to double the size of tiles. And we can make this a little bit more robust too in the future so that we can really make rectangles. We can kind of get any shape we want. So to do that, what you're going to do is, this is a little extensive. Okay, so I have like P and O for this. Okay, cool. And I was getting issues having it way down here. Um, so I might move this up, but let's just see what happens. Okay. Okay, so essentially and I gave this a different name in here. So double tile size. It's going to be a double tile size. All right, so if I want to double the tile size, so I got to do this tile size equals this tile size times 2. And then I got to go this tile map double tile size. And then I got this texture selector double selector size. This tile map dot set int rec to this texture selector get int rec this selector rec Yeah. Width. Height. Okay, then this selector rec dot set texture rec. Okay, that's it. And can do for halving. And this is going to be half. Tile size is going to be, oh yeah, just change this to divide by 2. It's going to be half. Selector size is going to be, yeah, and that's about it. You gotta do that. Oops, no. You're going to do that. All right, let's see if that works. Okay, all right, so for whatever reason, I don't know why, it's not working if it's way, oh, you got to do this and get input time. And try moving it way up here, maybe below here. All right, there we go. So like now I can grab a whole tree. See? Or I can make it even bigger and grab like one of these. And all of that should save. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Okay, 1 second. I gotta okay, 1 second. We got to, all right, so I think I know what's going on. So we're saving, when we save the, when we're saving, when we are are we saving the size per tile? Save to file. Yes, we are. And then when we load from file, all right, so here's the problem. We want to switch this with this. That needs to happen, and this needs to be std floor like this. Okay. All right, so let me so we screwed up our whole time. So let's just yeah, let's make this back to 32. And by the way, I think when you so let's see what this is. So okay. Okay, so that's not working. All right, so that's not working either, huh? Okay. Okay. All right, it might take one more video to fix these little issues, but we're almost done. This is like literally the last This is literally the last feature of this. Half tile size. Tile size gets rid. All right, so let me see what I got back here. I think when we leave, we're gonna want to be this tile size equals 32, just to make sure after we save. Or maybe actually before we save. Ah, it's all right. So anyway, what we're doing here is on the tile map. Let me see how how I was doing it. All right, so that's right, like that. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta get the tile size from there. Okay, so once understood. So let me see something. This tile size. Okay, and when I add, I'm adding, so when I add a tile, I am saving the tile size, right? Yes, I am. Okay, so let me go to this, make a get tile size. So const unsigned, no, I guess okay. Am I saving the tile size anywhere in the tile? Oh, I probably should be doing that. So let's go back here. What am I doing? So the tile size is coming in, and where is it getting saved anywhere? No, it's just going straight to the variables, and it's going straight into here and doing all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, that's another thing that we're gonna have to save. All right, so we're gonna have to do float tile size. Tile size. Right? No, size. That, okay. And then let's just add this. Let's add this to the initialization thing here. So probably be the first thing now. So tile size. Oh, and yeah, so this should be a tile size like that. Look nice and presentable with everything else. Yeah. Size. All right, so we can get rid of this from here too. We can get rid of this from here too. Tile size is going to be equal, comma, to this tile size, and we can get rid of this here too. Okay. So just like that. And then this is going to be, yeah, so this is going to be this tile size, just like that. Okay. And this is going to get saved with every single tile, just like that. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, and then we can go over here and go into our getters for the tile. We could do const load get tile size. Const. Okay. And then what we can do here is do this tile size. Okay. Just like that. That's why we needed that. It's always the reason why that these things exist in the back in the last code and why that works. Okay, so then we have to go. So we're adding that as we're adding a tile. So all that. So add tiles fine, and then when we go to save, and we'll go to save. Down here, we have to go, yeah, so what we want to do is we want to go, get tile size, like that. And we probably want it to be 4. Floor view, like that, okay? Great. And now, when we load it, now when we load it, everything should be perfect. Now, we probably screwed this up again, so you're going to want to change this to 32. And I think, yeah, so I think in the tile map here, when we save, that's fine. Just go back to the editor here. All right, that worked. Now let's try to. Okay, so why does that have? Right, it's saved. All right. Now why does? Oh, we need to change this to half. That's what this for. Surprise. There we go. There we go. Oh. Oh, that's not good. All right. That's all kind of messed up. It's all messed up. Okay. So. Okay, I think this has to do with this stuff. So, all right, so in the load from file, and this tile size equals the map. All right, so this, okay, so tile size opposed to tile size, which is there. Okay, so there's going to be 2 different tile sizes. So this is it's got to be the map tile size, and this is what you grab here, and then this has got to be a different tile size. It's got to be like well, I guess it would be float on tile well, just tile size here. Okay, and then that's going to be that. So this map tile size should be that one. So they're different. Oh yeah, let me Let me delete everything. I think this is the cause because I believe that this was what I was. This is something I tried to live without now, and I just remembered that now you do need it. Nah, shit. Just go back to here. So 32. Okay. And let's just make sure that this stuff looks good. All right, look at that. So that's all working. And it's saved. Good. Great. Now, essentially what we want to make sure, and then as long as you're back to 32, I think all is well. It's just, yeah, all is going to be well as long as you're back to 32. Okay, so I think if we go back to here, the tile map, this has got to be this tile size. Okay. I think this should be this tile size as well. And this should just be reset to 32 once you're done. Okay. Okay, so all is good. And then now I can put these on different layers, you see. I think you have to be at the... All right, so you got to be... Oh, I rotated it. So you got to be at the same size as the tile unrotated, at the same exact rotation to be able to comfortably rotate it. But now, for example, I could paint some grass here. Paint some grass. And then grab a tree. Oh, hit L for the layer. No. Oh. Uh-oh. Um, rotate tile? Rotate tiles are. Why is it rotating? Oh, update tile layer. Right? Right? See, I can let's paint some grass. Right? All right. Then press L, and now I'm on the second layer. So now I can put a tree there. Press R to rotate the tree 360. Okay. And you see, you should be able to do rectangles, so I could just like, you know, bring that in. Like I might be able to use the scroll wheel to like really perfect it. All right, but at this stage, the editor is done. This is everything you kind of want in an editor, a level editor. Okay, beautiful. And if I go out, come back in, it's gonna be fine. All right. Ooh, look, I'm actually able to. All right. Yeah, it's not doing like the size of it, but it's doing like one of them, I guess. But how about if I were to do? So why did it? I'm on the layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, 5, layer 6, layer 7, layer 8, layer 9, 10. Layer 1 again. Oh, because those are all rotated. So if they're rotated, they're going to be a little funny. But yeah, so that seems to be working. Right, so we might have some information there on there. Maybe we have too many layers. Okay, so what's going on? Why can't I? Oh, that's not good. What happened there? Okay, so that was a little weird. That was a little weird. Um, okay, so I think oh gosh. I'm not sure if this should be, maybe this should always just be 30, 32. There we go. Yeah, I don't even think we should really touch that. Okay, and then later, those. 10 layers is a lot. I might reduce this down to 4. All right, layer this, and then I can grab. Yep. Right. So if I want to put that on the layer, there you go, layer. Put on layer 2. Yeah, I'm gonna reduce the amount of layers because it's kind of annoying how many layers there are. So let's go to tile map, variables. So tile layers. So I'm gonna reduce this down to 4. I don't think you need more than 4 layers to be honest. And then up here in editor, variables, max tile layers. Max, this should be 4 as well. Right, that should be enough. Okay. Now I don't like how the selector is still oh, I was able to, what? That's weird. Able to paint some just, oh wow, that's cool. So anyway, so let's delete all these things. We're all on the first layer. Okay, I think this is working. It might be a few bugs that we just need to play. We just need to play with it to identify them. But for the most part, this seems to be working now. Okay. Some sand. Okay. Right. Okay, cool. All right, and then good. Awesome. That's gonna be on layer 1 there. Uh, there we go. That was on layer 2. That was on layer 2 as well. Cool. So it seems like it's working for the most part. Maybe just the only thing I can tighten up is just making sure that the selector rec. Let me see something. Yeah. So this is the selector rec here. The selector rec is it is the selector? No, it's normal in here. It's normal in there. So just on I need to just make the selector rec, put the selector rec back to normal when we leave. So yeah. So this okay. But cool. All right. Nice and strong now. So now layer 1. Oh, that must be on layer 1. So layer 2. Right. I leave. I come back. Oh. What happened? Okay, so let's update this. All right. So just left. Oh. Oh. All right. So get texture and rec. Get texture and rec. Get texture and rec. Get texture. All right. So we'll want to set the map. All right. So reality we'll want to go this tile map. This tile map dot set and do 0 0 this SF and rec 0 0 this tile size this tile size, right? And that should do it. There we go. That's what you want to do. Yeah, I just had to do that one time just because it was What the heck? Maybe not. Texture selector. What the heck? Oh, set size. Oh, 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 oh. I don't care what the size is coming in. Maybe that's it. All right, that did it. That did it. That did it. All right, so okay, yeah, because what we're doing is we're popping and pushing this thing, and yeah, that's the way it is. We're a popping and we're a pushing. We're a popping and we're a pushing. All right, cool, cool, cool. So when we pop it, it goes through all these initializers again up here. So all in all, we don't even need this at all. We don't even need that. That's gonna be perfect just the way that is. Go ahead, take this out. We don't need that. Okay, so that's all that is, and then we can take this out. We don't need this anymore. I don't even know like why we're saving uh why we're even saving this, because that's irrelevant. Kinda. I took that out of the tile map thing. Where's the save? Load. Yeah, we're not even doing that anymore. And that would have been that. So I want to see if we can actually live without that and live without that, because I don't see any benefit to that. And when we're loading, yeah, so let's just take that out right there. Let's just see what happens. Oops. Oh, so maybe we let me get rid of all this. Okay, so clear happens. Okay, so let's go into here for a second. Just get out of here. Just comment this out for a second. Just kill everything in here. Let's go here. Okay, all right. We need that for I know what we need that for. We need that for okay. We need that for something. I can't think right now. we need that for something. So I guess keep that there, and I guess still keep that there. Man, I'm so confused now. So oof. Jeez. So map size, put the map size in there. And all right, so we need the map size to be something. So it'll be like 30, 30, and we need okay. So oh my gosh. All right, so we need this to be something like this, and then we need 32. So do 32, 32, 32. All right, so there we go. All right, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Here in the editor, now we can get rid of that and just have that because we definitely need that map size. Beautiful. And then in the tile map here, we should be able to get rid of this, and we should be able to get rid of this. Yes. Please work. If we don't need it, I don't want it in my code. So this is this. Get out. Okay, why? So I guess it's just something I can't really foresee right now. Oh. Oh, I commented this out. So there we go. So that's fine. Go up here and comment this out again. And please work. Yay! It worked. All right, so you don't need that. Great. All right, cool. That's the way I like it. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. And we go. Come back, everything's cool. Scroll over here. All right, we can grab one of these. Cool. Here, put there. All right, cool. Excellent. And one thing all right, so you can take out this, kill that. You can take out this, kill this. You can kill this. Take out all the unnecessary clutter. Right, the tile map. This. It's still there. All right. One thing we forgot to test out just to see if it works is we'll highlight that. So we go over here. We can go to variables, yeah, and going to use these color codes. All right, so if I want to draw some grass, and then say have like a little fence down here, and I want to put it on layer 1, and to change the tile type. Ooh, no, that's no. All right, so let's get out of here. All right, we need to go to editor. We need to go close all this. I put the wrong function here again. So go down here. Scroll right. Tile type needs to be tile type needs to be update tile type. Okay. Cool. So now it's grass. Okay. Great. Fantastic. And then oh my god. Then fence again. One, and your tile type. So now it's red, indicating that this is a door, and if like a player intersects with it, they will not go past it. Bam. It saved it. Okay, calling this a video. My gosh. All right, so the editor state is complete. We finished it. We finished it. Cool. Cool. So so let's do a tile map H. The tile portion of it. I remember we did something there. Okay, that's all good. Tile portion of it. Okay, so one we changed. Two, we changed now. Two. Three, we added. Right. And then tile map.cpp, the tile map portion of it. One changed this to this, then this. Get rid of that space there. All right, and then 2, we change this to 2, 3. We really changed. Oh yeah, well, and now I don't even use that at all. We don't use the map size at all, right? Tile size, tile map size, tile size. Yeah, we're not even using that at all anymore. So now we changed this to this 4. Wow, it's been a long video. I forgot we did all this. So change all of this. To this. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, now we will close all that. All right, so now in state H, we added stuff. Okay, so that was just a space. Move space line 61. Okay, and then editor H. Added this 2, added this 3, we added this, and 4, we added, no, we changed this to this. This to this. And tile map. Change all this. We're going to tile map. Change this to this. Or I don't changed this 2 this 5 added this 6 change this 2 this 7 change this 2 this. All right. 8 changed 8 tile map. Oops, no, we changed this to this 9 change. Oh, that's a big one, huh? Change that to this big thing. It's a lot of user input. Okay. I can't even remember what we're on right now. So it was like 9 change this to this in this. All right, 10 added no added this and 11 change this to this. Okay, nice. All right, let's just run this one last time. All right, beautiful. Awesome. And then, oh, it's working. Thank you. Beautiful. I want to add a beautiful door right there. Let's add this big bad boy on layer 2 right there. Great. All right, beautiful. All right, we did it. We did it. All right. Let's check, make sure everything's beautiful. So okay, I think the like tile map we didn't do any floor declarations. I want to go ahead and do that. So right here, do the floor declarations. I think we have yet class GUI button. Okay. We have we have lots of FF, right? We have SF texture for sure. We have SF rectangle shape for sure. We got SF render texture. Render texture, yeah, we got SF. We got SF view. Yeah, that's a few of them. I'll just keep adding to them as I see them. Yeah. So that's one thing we gotta see what we did. And oh, this is added all this stuff. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was not. Yeah. 5. Okay, cool. And also in state, we'll want to add class SF view, class SF sprite, class SF render texture. Yeah. Alright, so now this would be one added. It's 2. 2. And 3. Okay. Calling this a day. Beautiful, Sparky. All right. Well, we did it. We did it. And if I go to here, repository, yeah, I think it's time to push. Cool. Excellent. Oh, I just jumped right into that, but whatever. Yeah. Good. It's working. Excellent. Alrighty. Well, I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.